birthday to us. Happy birthday to us. Happy birthday. Sorry, we didn't say we were going to do that, and then we did that.
We caught a vibe. You are so sweet.
I know.
So for the listeners, I literally for once in her life, Nads was here before me.
Oh, okay. Suddenly feeling less good about this segment.
No, yeah. And I walked through the door.
Yeah.
And I was met with
a
musician singing for me. Happy birthday. She's got 2 little cakes.
I turned them into tits.
Well, yeah, I said to you, because they've got 2 Ferrero Rochers underneath and 1 Ferrero Rocher above. I'm actually just going to show people for those that are watching.
I chuck the Ferreros in because you love a Ferrero, and I just thought it really adds to a festive
look. So for those that are watching, this is what it looks like. And so this is actually good. It's like one of those things where, people say with the cherry Haribo, do you see bum or boobs?
Oh, yeah.
See, when I looked at this, I saw Willy.
Yeah, well, what happened was...
But you saw boobs.
Yeah, they didn't have like a cake. So I got red velvet cupcakes because delicious.
Delicious.
Put the candle in the middle because I didn't want to make one cupcake the main cupcake. And then I thought I'd add some candle holder as nipples. Because that's quite mother related, nipples.
Yes.
It's thematic.
I just thought you didn't have 3 candles.
No, I had more candles, but it's our first birthday.
Oh, yes.
So you can't add more candles.
So
we're
it's our
one.
Podcast's first birthday.
Yes.
Happy first birthday.
I know. Can you believe we've done this for years? So much yap.
About absolutely fuck all. One of our mutual friends the other day, she's having a baby in like 2 weeks. So she's heavily pregnant. She messaged us the other day just being like, guys, I love the pod. God, you really speak about fuck all, don't you?
She was like, it's exactly what I need in this phase. It's so mindless.
Yeah.
Trust her, to be honest.
Yeah. But that's happy birthday.
Happy birthday to you.
Yes.
I mean, we recorded the first episode a while, like more than a year ago, because obviously we recorded it when I was pregnant. But our first episode was released.
Wow.
1 year ago.
Yeah.
So I thought on the way here,
go us.
We must mark the occasion. Oh, it's quite a big deal.
And do you know what's going to happen now is that I am going to eat both of those cakes.
Yeah. I'll have a bite.
Because Nads is getting married in a hot minute.
Yeah, in about a week. What
the fuck? That means she doesn't eat cake. So I'm going to eat both of those cakes. I'll take one for the team. Shall I?
Thank you. I can't tell you how much cake I'll eat come August 2nd.
Yeah.
So much cake.
So we are having to record this episode quite far in advance because this galley's got a big few weeks ahead of her.
I'm going to be out. I'm going to get married. Then we're going to go on a little mini moon.
Woo!
And then I'll be back. So yes, this is going to be slightly outdated, but not that outdated. You can still enjoy it.
But the next time you hear us, you will be a Mrs.
I will.
And you will have had 3 days of...
I know.
Childless joy.
Can you believe it?
No.
It's actually so much time.
It's so much. Do you know what it is? But do you know what I'm so excited for you for? Is because I think we touched on this last week. The pure freedom is felt when the next day you have. So you are going to have at least 2 days of genuine 100% freedom.
It's like how Sundays suck because they're kind of Mondays, whereas Fridays are great.
Yes.
It's that.
Yes.
So true.
And Fridays are great even though you've had work all day.
Yeah.
Friday, if you said what's better, Friday or Sunday, you would probably say Friday.
I know, weird. Because the anticipation of a great time is a great time.
I'm so excited to hear actually I'm excited to debrief your honeymoon.
Well, I'll have nothing to report because what I'll be doing is lying down and reading and getting a massage.
Who knows? You may go crazy.
I won't be going crazy. But who knows?
Who knows?
But first I have to get married.
Yeah, so you're going to go from the really cool baby mama who flunks tradition.
Yeah.
To just a bog standard.
Isn't it
wife.
so dull?
Yeah,
it's actually really annoying. Although as we found out that one time, it's actually like 50% now of babies are born out of wedlock.
Is it?
So it's actually not that special anymore. So I'm
it's
joining.
Cooler.
I'm joining the normies, guys.
Okay,
I'm joining the normies.
Join us.
Let me tell you, there's quite a lot to do before I can get married.
Really?
And the week we've had. So I would say
Yeah.
I'm just going to launch straight into my issues before I ask about anything about your life.
Please. Your life is so much more important than mine right now.
My problem is that for some reason, this past week has potentially been the hardest week of parenting to date. Yeah. No, I think that's...
Sorry, mic drop. That's a huge statement.
I know.
Wow, I'm really sorry. I haven't checked in at all.
No, I mean, it's fine. It's fine. Basically, I got back from the hen do, and obviously there was a bit of separation anxiety going on. I think we touched on it last week. Like there was something going on there. Then he suddenly got, the week after, he got a really bad fever. Like it hit 40 degrees. But nothing else. But he was just so unhappy. And like the worst bit is usually when he's ill, he sleeps more. Like there might be moments where he's like unhappy and you can't get to sleep. But he had this bad fever and he just would not sleep. So we had, and I pray that we're kind of coming out of it now. But we've just had 5 days of him, like bedtime is like an hour or longer of just trying to calm him down. Obviously he's ill, so I'm not gonna like leave him to cry. Yeah. So it's everything from like, we try and give him milk. We've had 3 nights now where we've just had to walk him down outside in the pram. I'm like, why am I back in a newborn phase?
You're with me, girl.
What is going on? And then obviously, and as we both know, we both are in agreement that taking care of children is harder than going to work. And I will stand on that.
But you stand on that business.
I stand on that business. I've been watching Love Island. Stand on business. But when you're trying to wrap up the last week of work before you're off for 2 weeks and you're doing it on like 17 minutes of sleep, that is hard work.
17 minutes.
As in, I obviously am being,
exaggerating, but still, even if it's in that ballpark,
not much more. As in, it's literally to the extent where like he is waking up like every hour and then not going immediately back to sleep. So it has been rough. And then obviously there's also the thing of like, he's really ill, which is like worrying. And we didn't really know what was going on. So we had this situation. So what happened last weekend? So Joe went out to the pub. I was like, I can do it this evening. Like we were, kind of taking turns. Joe went out to the pub. Leo was kind of coming down in the day, then having a fever again in the evening. So I was like, oh. So at like 9 p.m. or something, he was crying. I went in to check on him. I lift him up and he immediately does like the most horrendous vomit on me that I have ever experienced. And you know how like usually, I'm sorry, this is going to get a bit gross and graphic.
Go on.
But you know how usually like, not usually, but baby vomit is often actually fine.
Yes.
Like it's like milk.
Yes.
Like in the early days, I don't even think it smells of anything.
Clear.
It's just
hers
like,
doesn't really smell.
Yeah, it's just like clear liquid. This was not.
It smelled like adult sick.
It smelled like adult sick.
Stop it. No, did you puke?
I gagged so much. I didn't puke, but I was there alone. He had sick on him. I had sick on it, like in parts chunky. And I was there just going, just like trying. And I was like, obviously.
And there's no one even there to laugh at you.
There's no one there to laugh at me. There's no one there to help me. So I had to be like, okay, what? Because obviously wherever I put him, there would be vomit.
Yeah, boss.
So then I was, well, yeah, but it's like he was dressed. I was full of sick. It was like so I like tried to navigate it, but obviously putting him down, he was so upset. I know. So then I was like, okay, I obviously could just deal with this. However, to minimize his upset and my upset, Joe was 2 minutes down the road. So I actually just called him back, which I don't pride myself in, but it was just the best situation for everyone.
Totally.
I know, but when you say like you go out, it's then, you don't want to be the person who's like, actually come back.
Yeah.
So anyways, I was like, you have to come back.
Yeah.
And it was quite hilarious because I was like, you can come back out. I just need help with this situation.
Yeah, I need 10 minutes.
I need 10 minutes. So he came with, he was like, no, it's fine. So he came with, and it was with our other mate, and they walked in and I was just stood there holding Leo like sick over both of us. And they both were just like, Pwah!
Fair play.
Fair play. Fair play. Anyways, we then managed to get him out of that situation. Finally getting back to sleep. And we were like, okay, I think we should just call 111.
Yeah. Oh God.
I know. But it was just the fever. I was keeping at bay with like Calpol and Nurofen, whatever.
Just to ask.
Yeah.
What does 111 give you that ChatGPT doesn't?
a real medical person.
But I don't think they are.
No, they are doctors.
Are
As in,
they?
sorry. So what happened, and I'll walk you through it, but they make you an appointment with a doctor who calls you.
Fine.
Because I agree, usually they just send you to A&E, so there's literally no point.
And also, normally, whenever I've called them, I've just got the feeling like they're on their computer, they're asking you a question, and then they're just on a tree diagram.
Well, the reason I called them is because we did actually have an experience where they made an appointment with the doctor. The doctor was like, from what I'm hearing, it's fine, do this tomorrow. And it was genuinely helpful.
Okay, great.
I do agree that 80% of the time they say, go to A&E, which isn't helpful. Anyways, this was a specifically interesting one. So I called them up. You get the operator who asks you every single question under the sun, obviously. They're like, okay, a doctor's going to call you in an hour. I was like, fine. At this point, it was like 11:30 at night or something. I was like, who the fuck cares? I'm not sleeping anyways. He's going to be up again. You know, whatevs.
Oh, you poor thing.
So then a person calls me and goes, hi, this is from the 111 team, whatever they say, blah, blah, blah. And she goes, I'm going to need you to wake him up. And I'm going to do a video call with you to check he's responsive. And I was like, I'm not going to do that.
Oh, good for you.
No, but wait, I was like, I'm not going to do that. Look, I know what you mean. You know, the signs of them being really poorly is like when they're really floppy. They're not. I'm like, when he's up, like he engages with us. He's not in that way. Like we're struggling with his fever continuously returning.
Just spent the last 16 hours trying to get him to sleep.
We literally just spent an hour trying to get him back down after this vomit. Finally have some Nurofen down him. Like, don't make me wake up this child. And then she goes, a lot of babies who hit 40 degrees, they can just go into a coma and you won't know it. And I go, oh.
Was she a doctor?
Well, wait. Because obviously the person before was like, a doctor's going to call you in an hour. So then Joe was like, Nads, we know he's fine. Don't wake him. I was like, I can't not wake him now. When someone has said that to me, I can't be like, nah, ignore. Because obviously then that's in your head. So then obviously I go in, wake my poor baby.
Fuming.
Who sits up and is like, what? I like give him his little stuffed animal. He's like, what's going on? And she goes, oh, I'm so sorry, Leo, blah, blah, blah. And then she goes, okay, yeah, he's fine. You can put him back to sleep now. I was like, you can put him back to sleep now.
She is clearly not a fucking mother.
I know.
There is 0% chance
I know.
She has given birth.
I know. And then she goes, okay, yeah, a doctor's going to call you in an hour. I was like, who are you? Who are you? Who are you? She's like, I'm one of the operators. I'm like, ah! At this point, I'm silently screaming while Joe's trying to get our screaming child back to sleep.
I am ashamed to say I would have been so rude to this woman. I know it's not her fault, but I would have been rude to her.
She also then goes, okay, this is the number we're going to call you from. And she reads out a number really quickly. And I'm like, oh, sorry, can you just read that again? Like, I don't know why we needed to know, because obviously you're just going to answer the phone to whomever.
Yeah.
But I was like, sorry, I didn't actually catch that. Can you say that number again? And then she reads it. I'm like, wait, that's my number. And she's like, yeah, that's the number we'll call you to. I was like, I have to leave. This is no. Anyways, that happened. And then a doctor who was clearly very capable called me an hour later and was like, okay, what's going on? Because also the woman was like, do not give him Nurofen because he's vomiting and Nurofen is bad for the tummy. And I was like, oh, well, I already have given him Nurofen because I saw that it can help if you go between.
Fortunately, you're an operator and you don't know what the hell you're talking about.
So then a doctor calls and she's like, okay, what's happened? And she's like, yeah. And she's like, yep, you can absolutely go between Calpol and Nurofen. I find Nurofen works better and longer on these types of fevers. You're doing all the right things. Wait till tomorrow. If a fever lasts for 4 days, then we need to think about doing something. But for now, it's fine. Great. So the fever is gone. There is now a little rash, which I hear can be just a sign that he had some kind of rogue virus.
Yes.
Yeah.
I saw your sister said that there was something that was really common around that age.
I consulted my bridesmaid group because you're all mothers.
Not that this matters, but what annoys me is also the German in me, of which I have a bit.
Okay.
The inefficiency of that process is wild.
I know.
So you go through to an operator who passes you to another operator who passes you to a doctor. What I want to know is like, what is actually that initial operator doing?
So my theory on this is that they have a thing of like, if they tell you someone's going to call you at a certain time, they make a thing of like someone has to call them.
Right.
That's my theory, because it was the exact
you
time.
think the doctor wasn't available?
So I think the doctor wasn't
filled the
available.
time.
And I think the mistake that happened is that she didn't answer the call with, I'm one of the operators. She said, you were expecting a call from us. And so obviously I went in thinking she is a medical professional telling me my baby could go into a coma.
And then you have to wait.
And then I have to wake him up. It's like when people say about like, I don't want to have an induction, and they get to 41 weeks and they go into hospital and the midwife's like, I strongly suggest you get induced today. Like, to have the bravery to be like, no, actually, I'm going to do what I don't have that bravery.
Yeah.
Right. So that happened. But thank the Lords, he seems to be better again. Because when they're ill, my God, it is.
I just really hope
nightmare.
that for you, because also I think one of the hardest things about having a kid is you're never actually allowed to focus on yourself.
Yeah.
Like, you're never the center of attention.
Yeah.
Which is fine, like 99.999% of the time. But around your wedding, it is nice when you're the bride spesh to feel like you could indulge a little bit in being the bride rather than just being mum.
Yeah.
And so I really hope that...
Yeah, I'm sure,
I'm also hoping for our friend who's looking after your child.
I know, bless you. No, I already said to her, if he's like this, obviously I'm not gonna. I'll just.
No, I mean, no. What if he's like this? Yeah. I will take him.
No,
because you're not doing it.
No, of course,
babe. If he's waking up multiple times in a night, that's even more reason that you shouldn't do it.
No, I'm not making you get your 2 days away from your 2 children to look after my sick
you're
child.
not doing it.
Yeah, Joe.
Sweet Leo. I'm really pleased he's on the med.
Oh, sweet boy. But he's actually he went to nursery today.
Thank God.
Tripped him off. No, he was actually better.
Yeah.
And they were like, yeah, he seems back to good spirits, which was good. It was really funny this evening right before I came here. I was like, Joe was just saying, I was watching the other kids coming out of nursery, and he was like, I do think he's maybe a little bit behind. And I went,
flash.
And I was like, Joe, I think every child, I don't think that's necessarily true. And also, I think he can understand you. And as I was saying that, Leo crawled headfirst into the bath and then farted. Oh, sweet boy. So that's been going on with us. So, but the thing about them getting ill is that when they start to be better, you're like, oh my God, life can be like this again. Because you just get into this phase where you're like,
appreciation.
How am I meant to live this life? And then when they get better, you're like, oh, I actually enjoy hanging out with you.
There's nothing like giving you appreciation for a 4 out of 10 freedom to take you down to a 0 and then whack you back up to a 4 again.
Yeah.
Perspective, hun.
Perspective.
Yeah.
Perspective. I lose perspective real quick.
Yeah.
Whatever situation I'm in, I just lose it. Yeah. Anyways, that's been my adventure.
Great.
So let's pray for a full recovery in the next week. Thank you.
Praying.
How are you? What's going on?
We're good. I mean, it's one hell of a roller coaster, isn't it?
This is quite a lot having to.
It's one hell of a roller coaster.
Do you now agree with 1 as a pet, 2 as a zoo? No. I feel like if that's not a visceral yes, it's a no, yeah.
Because 1 was more than a pet, especially at the beginning.
Yeah.
1 was a zoo for me at the beginning. And so, we've taught this to death.
One was a zoo up here.
I do think like newborn for me, it is literally like a roller coaster. Like, it's really high highs. Yeah. They're sleeping loads. You're chilling.
Cute.
So cute. Lovely, like contact naps. Like sleep so many hours a day. Yeah. But then, wake windows in like the middle of the night.
And I've really had a callback and appreciation for newborn life this week, because being back in that phase where he just cries and I don't know what to do about it.
So bad.
It's the worst.
So newborn, I feel like you get really high highs and really low lows. Whereas like toddler, I would say it's obviously the it's a much harder average, I would say.
Right.
Because you're always on the go and it's all, you know, blah, blah, blah. But it's much easier than the hardest newborn bit.
I don't know if everyone would agree with you on that.
What do you mean?
I just feel like I've heard people...
What is controversial about what I just said?
It's not controversial.
No, but what bit do you think is not?
Because I think some people would say that the older they get, like I think Joey's potentially just not very tantrumy.
Yes.
And I think people who have toddlers...
here she is, just cursing.
Sorry. But I think people who have really tantrumy toddlers would say it's harder than newborn crying. I don't know this. Yes. I don't know. I'm making an assumption, but I just feel like a lot of people are like, oh my God, those toddler
maybe because she's not 2 yet, so maybe we're not quite there yet.
Yeah.
But so I would say I'm on the up of the roller coaster.
Yeah.
I have been a bit down in terms of, I wouldn't say down in terms like of depression down.
Fantastic.
Obviously, we know I've spoken about it a lot. In my first case, postpartum depression auditioned, got the part.
Yeah. The main part.
She was
the Juliet.
She really wanted to be the main event, and she was.
Yeah.
For a time.
Yeah.
Second baby, anxiety really. She wanted to audition.
Oh, did she get the part?
She put up some really strong audition and some very compelling arguments.
Well, we can talk about this because I had this a little bit.
Well, I know this is why I'm raising it.
Yeah.
And I think she's really coming through in Act 2.
Okay.
And what I wanted to ask you is, how did your anxiety manifest for you? Like, was it an internal struggle?
Uh-huh.
Or did it like make you mental?
Both.
Okay.
All of the above.
Cool.
So for me, the worst thing was I got into an internal panic almost every evening for the newborn phase that he wasn't going to make it through the night.
Right.
It wasn't always that conscious. It wasn't always that I had the thought of like, the fear of SIDS. It wasn't always like I was literally thinking about it, but I would just get the sense of dread that I think was just like I had a lot of fears around like when I'm asleep I can't look at what is happening with him, and I was a lot of that. I think that was like the main manifestation of my anxiety was around sleep.
Okay.
Having said that, it comes out in other ways.
Yeah. Because I would say that mine isn't as like deep rootedly serious as yours. Like my anxiety isn't that I think she's gonna die.
Yeah.
It's around like quite surface levely things.
Yeah.
But like for example, it's also around sleep. But
when
it's more
will she get hair?
Is she gonna be pretty? No. No, it's more just like, oh, she's not asleep.
Right.
If she's not asleep now, oh my God, does that mean, do you know what I mean?
Yes, I do know what you mean.
And it's not really an internal battle.
Yeah, it's more a battle with Ben.
I feel like I'm being a crazy motherfucker.
Okay.
You know, like those moments where you're being and you know you're not being reasonable.
Yeah. But you just keep going. The words just keep coming out and you're going, well, I'm this far in. I'm just going to keep talking.
I've committed to being this unreasonable.
This is who I am for the next 25 minutes.
I'm just going to follow through.
Oh, do I know it well?
So
yeah,
that's where I've been a few times.
Yeah.
And now I'm hopefully, to be honest, Love Island has really helped me. Bear with.
Oh, okay.
I'll tell you why.
It helps all of us.
Because I feel like they've been very into their love language.
Oh my God, can you give me an episode without them talking about love languages? They're obsessed.
However, what I will say is that and maybe this is just me being a terrible wife, but I don't think I've ever really thought about Ben's love languages and then really acted on those.
Fair enough.
But he since gave me some feedback since being like a mentalist, like I should be put in a mental asylum temporarily. And
just until 12 weeks.
Soon for me. Yeah. Like less than a week. Great. And I'm out of newborn.
Amazing.
But he was just, his love languages are affection and words of affirmation.
Yeah.
And I'm not very good at affection.
Like physical touch.
Like physical touch.
Right.
And I've just really ramped that up. And not in a sex way, just to be clear.
Sorry.
Just in like
I'm just envisioning you like in nap time. All right, let's go.
No.
Let's go, baby.
No, but it was more like the other day, he'd been at a wedding the weekend. I hadn't seen him over the weekend.
Yeah.
We met at his mum's because there was a lunch thing. But I was in one of my stress head.
Yeah.
She literally hadn't slept from 9 a.m. and it was like 1 p.m.
I mean, to be fair, that is stressful.
Yeah.
Sorry, like I've never had that. That's
and
stressful.
And he was like, hi, darling.
Yeah.
And like, oh, I've missed you so much. Come for a kiss. I'm like, I just like shoved him out the way. I was like, sorry, move. I need to get outside. Like she needs to sleep. Like she's not slept in like 4 or 5 hours. I want to get in the fresh air. Like I just want to, can you just, I don't want to be rude to your mum, but can you just, I just want to do this on my own. Like he was like, do you want me to? No, I'll feel better. Cause you know, like I can't go and have fun if I don't know if she's asleep.
I know.
So I'm like, no. Trust me, like I know it doesn't look like it, but the most calm I'll be is if I'm pushing this pram. So
I'm chill.
I'm chill. So I was in one of those.
Yeah.
And then after that little thing, he was just like, like if you could ramp up the affection. And I've since done that. And it's a game changer.
Well, yeah, oxytocin and all that.
Because then he's nicer to me. Yeah. Because he feels that I'm nicer to him.
Yeah.
And now we're just much nicer to each other.
She has cracked marriage, ladies and gentlemen.
Cracked marriage. You just have to be selfless. No, but
I'm not married yet, so I don't need to do that.
What? But are you into the love languages?
I think I'm quite affectionate.
No, but that's not what I'm asking.
Yeah, you know what? Oh God, why are we on Love Island?
Sorry, but we're not. It's a tangent.
I'd actually really love to talk about Love Island if we can. Oh, is that not allowed? Too much to say. What I would say is that since becoming a mother, my love language now that I'd like to receive is acts of service.
100%.
I just like the value of coming home and like the house is clean. Or like anything like that, the value of that has just gone up so
a gazillion
much.
percent.
A gazillion percent. That now it's like, I'm not like, physical touch is definitely always one of mine.
Just
but now,
unload the dishwasher.
Now I think I would definitely swap words of affirmation for acts of service.
Definitely.
Yeah, I think I would. Whereas before I had a baby, I don't think I would have. It just like, there's just so much more to be done and so much less time that like if someone makes the sacrifice to do a thing.
Like making the bed.
Oh, just all of these things.
Load the dishwasher.
Yeah. Hot.
So sexy.
Men, if you're listening into this.
Just wipe down the sides.
Yeah.
Just clean up the toys.
Honestly, that's the way.
Coming down in the morning when you went to bed the night before and it was a bit messy and you come down in the morning and it's clean.
And it's just clean. Oh. Maybe throw on some laundry. Whoa. That's fit.
Ironing and...
Oh, we don't iron in our house.
No, neither.
No.
So I feel like we're better.
Good.
And I'm better and it's helped to get me out of my head.
Yeah.
Because I think I think that I don't care about oxytocin-y stuff, but I think you just naturally do, don't you?
Of course. Yeah, you just feel more like intimate and connected if you're touching. Yeah. Obviously.
But Ben, if you're listening to this, please continue to unload the dishwasher.
I thought you were going to say, please continue to touch me.
No. We don't have time for that.
No time for that.
No time for that.
I will say though, on the stress around like napping and all of that, I mean, it is hard because I think like 9 a.m. to 1 p.m. that's just objectively for a newborn, like that is stressful.
Yeah.
But Joey also didn't sleep.
Yes.
And she's thriving.
Yeah, but we've actually had, I don't want to jinx myself. Okay. We've had a few breakthroughs with Daisy's sleep. Okay. Like she's now napping in the pram. And I know we're creating a bit of a rod for our backs in terms of, but who cares?
Leo naps in the pram.
No, now. But what I mean is now, yes.
Now he still does.
So you had a downgrade to get that and we've been promoted to she now naps in the pram. Because you just didn't really nap before. Right. Or like it was so difficult
my
to get
point is more, I love I love a nap in the pram.
Totally, sorry, but what I mean is we need to walk her down in the pram every time. It's not like we can she goes down, like we can't just put her down in the pram.
I understand.
So we've said we're gonna graduate through 3 months.
Yeah.
And then when we've got the head for it, we're going to try and like really put some effort into developing good sleep habits.
Okay.
Because as I've said to you, I was always so admiring of you just putting Leo in a pram.
But I think so much is just temperament.
Maybe.
I really do.
But we were walking Joey down in the pram
Yeah.
for months and months and months.
Yeah.
Like, do you remember? Like, she was 6 months old and I was like,
Yeah.
okay, she needs to go
Yeah.
down for a nap. See ya.
Yeah. No, I know. And they also just all go through, like, Leo had a horrific sleep regression. Like,
Yeah.
it just, I feel like there's always.
Yeah, and Joey didn't.
You win some, you
Yeah,
lose some, right?
so
Like,
true.
throughout it all. Like, some babies will have this nailed, some will have others.
So
nailed.
true. So we're
Um,
both on the up, is the conclusion.
That's the conclusion of the day. On the up.
Pow!
Pow.
A dilemma has come into my life
We love a dilemma.
in the last 24 hours.
Uh-huh.
Let me replay the dilemma as if it was in your life. And
Okay.
you tell me what you would do.
Okay.
You get up one morning, you notice a cat that's just been perusing in your garden frequently. You just keep your eye on her. You look where she goes. She's just loitering around one corner of your garden. You go and have a look, and there are the two most teeny, tiniest, most gorgeous kittens you have ever seen. One black one with bright blue eyes, and another teeny tiny one that's like multicolored, again with bright blue eyes, like a bit white, a bit ginger, a bit black, like absolute, like mostly white, both absolutely gorgeous. So small, probably like a day or two old, so small that they are literally not bigger than the palm of your hand.
I can't believe you haven't told me about this.
It happened yesterday.
Yeah, but still.
Yeah. So they are the most gorgeous things you've ever seen. We called the cat rescue place or whatever.
Yeah.
We were like, what should we do?
Yeah.
Can you take them?
Yeah.
They were like, well, firstly, they sound like they're too young. You don't want to move them and don't scare them. Like, don't go out there too much, because if you scare them or if you intimidate the mum, she might
Abandon ship.
either abandon them
Yeah.
or she might try and move them to a less safe place. Because obviously, like, it's big danger zone for foxes and blah, blah, blah.
Yeah.
But we're at capacity anyway, so we can't take them in. So they're there for advice, but they really can't house or do anything helpful.
Yeah. Well, I think you have 3 cats.
Joey sees them. Joey falls in love with them.
Yeah.
Wake up this morning, go down to the kitchen. There's about 10 brands of cat food in our kitchen. Because Ben's gone to Tesco with Joey. We've got chicken mousse, gourmet chicken mousse. We've got little cat treats. We've got, like, honestly, so much different things.
Yeah.
Joey's now obviously obsessed with the kittens.
Yeah.
Do you take the kittens or the cat or both? Do you take them in?
You take them in.
Really? With a newborn?
The problem
and a
is
2-year-old?
The problem is
and wanting to get a dog?
Yeah. The issue you have is I'm not the right person to ask, because I'm an animal lover.
Yeah.
You're not an animal lover.
Can't say that publicly.
Sorry.
It will tank.
It will ick people out.
reputation.
It will ick people out. Sorry. What I would say is that I'm an animal lover and you love animals, but you don't necessarily want them in your home.
I think what it is I've never grown up with animals. I've never
Neither have
owned
I.
animals. Oh, fuck's sake, now throw me a bone.
No, it's like my dream for an animal to, this sounds so rogue. It's like my dream for this scenario to happen, where you like.
Do you want 3 cats?
The thing is, I actually really would take 1 cat, but Joe's allergic.
Oh, for fuck's sake,
Joe. I know. Because we've actually had it twice now that neighbours' cats like come into our flat, and I obviously like entertain them and build a relationship with them. And then Joe's always like, get that cat out of the house.
They're so cute as well.
Oh.
So here's my thing.
I feel like it's destiny.
Yeah, but I don't want 3 cats.
1 for Joey, 1 for Daisy,
So
1 for Ben.
Ben said he thought it was destiny because there was 2 little cats.
I know.
And they look like girls.
Oh.
But the thing is, I don't want 3 cats.
I know, it's quite a lot.
And I don't want to rip the family apart.
I know.
But
you
Ben
know,
was like,
everyone who has a pet has ripped the family apart.
Yeah, true. So
As in,
don't not call me a family lover, guys, all right?
yeah.
But Ben then was like, but they're going to probably be ripped apart anyway.
Well, this is what I'm saying. As in, like, they're not going to all go to one home together unless They go to your home.
I'm not
together.
having 3 cats.
Okay, is that a hard no?
It's a hard no to 3 cats.
Yeah, it does.
To go
It
from
is-
0 to 3
yeah,
cats. I've never owned a pet.
It's quite cat lady energy, isn't it?
I also we do want to get a dog.
But that's fine. You can do both.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Okay.
As in, it's not like a definite cats and dogs hate each other. You just need to, like, if you get them young, I think it's fine.
Yeah. So I'm debating keeping 1.
Okay.
I don't want more than 1 cat.
Okay. But what do you do with the others?
Well, we're not going to do anything for immediately because we're going to raise them for a bit.
Yeah.
But I said to Ben, I don't let's keep them safe. That the charity would give us, we're going to look after them.
Yeah.
And we're going to try and rehome them. We're going to find people that really love cats. And
Yeah.
Guys, if you're listening,
Yeah.
I will put up a picture on our Instagram of the cats. They are so cute.
Yeah.
If you will give this cat a loving home.
Can we name them?
We can, but if you want to give your cat a loving home, you can rename them because that is your power.
Okay. But I'd like to name them.
Okay.
Can we call
next
them Katie and Nads?
Yeah, perfect. Katie and Nads. So yeah.
Cute, you have kittens.
No.
Congratulations.
But my point is obviously if Joey turns around and she's like, I want the cat. We're having the cat.
Yeah, because you're a pushover.
Because I'm a complete pushover,
Yeah.
surprisingly.
The problem you have is that I think you then also need to get a dog quite quickly.
Okay.
Because I don't know this. I'm not an expert, but I think the dogs and cats that get along best is if they meet each other young.
Yeah. It's like, how much does your kid have to want something before you're just like how stupid of the thing do you think it has to be for Leo to turn around and she's saying, Mummy, I really want it. Like, please. Not tantrumy.
It'd have to be so dumb for me to say no.
Yeah.
I do think the one thing I would say is that, like, I've always, and obviously if you've had a dog or cat for a long time, maybe this isn't a thing, but I've always thought, like, especially in newborn phase, like, gosh, another thing to think about in terms of, like, you can't really leave the room and leave them alone together because, like,
oh God, I don't need that.
What if there's like there's an animal, right? So, like, what if they just like scratch or whatever?
Oh no. We can't never leave her in a room.
But I think people do, is my point. I think people just like, but obviously you don't yet know these animals.
Anxiety's auditioning too well.
Sorry, she's auditioning great. Sorry, Ben, I may have just cost you your cat.
I think anxiety's just ended the cat.
Oh no.
Yeah.
No.
Animal lover Nads has just ended this cat.
No, this is destiny. These cats came to you.
We'll see. We'll see how it plays out. It's only day 2.
Yeah, okay.
You know,
fine.
we might have also
maybe
I
a
feel
fox will get him.
No. I feel like cat people are cat people.
Yes.
So I really feel like some cat people are going to probably,
show themselves.
And then I don't want to deprive them a loving cat home.
Yeah. But sorry, to be clear, if you get them as like a kid, I don't know if there's like an actual, I think it's more with dogs, to be honest, that like the toddler would go over and like do something with the dog that might,
Yeah.
Like with cats, I don't know. I don't know what the risks are. I'm just
Guys,
saying.
if you know about cats, write in. Let us know.
I'm so sorry, Katie and Nads. I just cost you your home.
I will take in Nads.
Oh, yay!
Yeah. Yes, I will. Yes, I will. Anyway, I'll update you on the cat situation, but that's my current dilemma.
And I'd like a picture later.
Okay, as I said, I'll put it onto my Instagram.
Okay, cute.
Our Instagram. Sorry, that was
no, it's your Instagram.
That was a slipperoo.
It's your Instagram.
So yeah, I'll let you know.
Great. I've got a little writing for you.
Ooh, hit me.
Okay. My husband and I were going on our first holiday with our 4-month-old baby. We were taking a small borrowed car seat on the plane for her as we needed it for the road trip we had planned on the other side. We only had a small car at the time, so we were filling it to the brim with all the many bags you need when traveling with a baby. I am also an overpacker. My husband was convinced we would just be able to use her main big car seat for the journey to the airport and pack the small one in its travel bag to save a job. Lo and behold, we didn't have enough room, so at the last minute, we had to transfer her into the small one from the beginning. The one job I had given my husband in preparation for the trip was figuring out how to use the seatbelt to secure this new car seat. He obviously hadn't done it. He strapped her in, commenting on how easy it was to do. We started driving and got about 10 minutes away from home, luckily just on residential streets, when I turned around to look at our baby from the front seat. He had literally just put the lap belt over the top of the car seat as though it was a human. So our daughter was strapped into her car seat. However, that seat was not secured at all to anything. Cue urgent shout to stop to resolve the situation. After an argument, I strapped her in for the rest of the trip.
That's so funny. Also, 4 months in your first baby. That's like high intent. That's just out of newborn zone.
Stressful.
I remember that write-in that we got the very, very early weeks when they were driving home from the hospital.
Or they were driving to like a health visitor on like day 2 or something crazy.
Yeah. It was I had remembered it as driving home from the hospital, but you might be right. It was definitely first few days.
Yeah.
And it was a similar thing, which was it hadn't the car seat hadn't been stuck properly to the little bit at the bottom.
Yeah.
But on this story, the car seat went flying.
I know.
Imagine.
Tumbled.
Your newborn.
And then she had whiplash.
You call 111, they're telling you to go to.
They
didn't know.
You drive straight to A&E with that
I'll be fine.
Fair play.
Yeah.
Gosh, isofix is a term you only know once you're in here.
So true. Also, not to be man-hatey about it, because I really don't want our podcast to be man-hatey. No, but it's just so funny, like, anything like appliance-y related, men just feel like that is their lane, don't they? Just like the car seat. Leave this to me, babe. Manuals
don't exist.
No.
It's like there's been so many times where we have to build something or whatever, and I'm just there like, and Troy's like, we don't need it. It's obvious how it works. Yeah. It's obvious that goes into there. It's really annoying because often he's right.
Yeah.
He doesn't listen, so I can say that.
He's the type that's right.
Ugh. You know his work, he fucking loves this fact. He's come home twice now after he has a review at work and goes, yeah, one of the comments they always make is often right. I'm like, that's not a skill.
He is so like accurate.
I know.
In terms of, let me give an example. So we did Mr. and Mrs. for Joe and Nads, and we played it to Nads on her hen.
Yeah.
When we kept asking him questions, so obviously we're recording this to play at the hen. We ask him a question.
Let me just
ponder like that. Have silence for 10 seconds whilst I really nail that answer.
Let me think about it.
The question was something like, is there something that you would like to say to Nads on her hen?
Yeah.
And his answer was yes. That was his genuine answer with a full stop next to it. Like,
are you sure he wasn't trolling you?
Swear on my life. Me and our mutual friend who was recording it, we were just like waiting for him to follow through, and he was just like, no, yes there is. And we were like, second follow-up question. What is that thing that you would like to say to Nads? So the man that says yes to that question,
I feel like he was trolling you.
He wasn't, I swear to you. Ask him when you get home.
I will.
That is the type of man that likes to be correct and accurate.
Likes to be correct.
He's by the book.
And annoyingly, he often is. What I did really love, though, is how quickly he answered our relationship in one word.
Yeah, we
both said fun.
You both said fun, and then I started crying.
Really nice. I know, the whole room was crying. It was quite sweet, actually.
It was so sweet.
Yeah, it was sweet.
But yeah, hate those men. No, I'm joking. But no, it really is. Honestly, any sniff of a slight DIY task.
Yeah. I mean,
guys, if you could just adjust to cleaning. I feel like that is the conclusion.
Put the drill away, head to the dishwasher.
Exactly.
You know,
10% of our listeners are men.
I know. Sorry,
so
guys.
For the 10% that's listening, you're welcome for this really good
also, if you're here, you're doing things right.
Yes.
You're part of the girlies. You're doing something correctly.
Anyway,
we
will wish you well. on your wedding.
Oh, me, you're wishing me well.
Yes.
Thank you. Yes, everyone. I'm off to be wed.
And guys, tune in next time when we get the debrief of the wedding day. We get how it was with Leo on your wedding day. Did he behave?
Did he behave?
Has he got better for our friend who is looking after him overnight?
Why do I feel like you're hoping no for more content?
No, I'm not. And your honeymoon.
And my honeymoon. Oh, by the way, quick update to everyone. We decided not to go to Japan.
Oh.
Yeah. I actually feel really good about it.
Yay.
So we're going to go for 3 weeks. And it was like...
Where are you going to go then?
I think we're going to do a week of Ecos.
Nice.
Yeah. Thinking about it.
Well, I know people that speak very highly of Icos. So
yeah.
That will also be something that you can come back and you can tell us if it's worth the cash.
Yeah,
very expensive.
Sorry, this is separate to my honeymoon is 3 days without the baby. This is like a honeymoon, which is really just like a family trip.
A holiday.
We're doing with Leo.
Yeah,
correct.
But still, I'd like to know if Icos is worth the money.
Okay.
I've heard it is.
Okay,
but I've also heard it's a fortune.
Understood. I'll let you know.
Great.
Okay, we should go. Goodbye.
Bye, everyone.